And we'll keep following you all season.
Thank you, Jake.
Oops, sorry. All right, so we are on now. Missed our opportunity to get that coach interview on, but the national anthem there. And we're about ready to go here for Albert Lea boys soccer. Ethan Brownlee in goal again, the sophomore for Albert Lea. And he does an excellent job. Josiah Thorson is a senior, gets the start. Andy DeBow, he's going to be the player profile. We'll hear from him at halftime. That's a senior. Jonathan Hartman and Titus Hartman, senior and sophomore starting. Henry Westrom also a freshman getting the start. Eli Skogheim is a sophomore. Isaiah Palomo, sophomore starts. Tak Hua is a senior. Eklu Hutu is a senior. He gets a start. And Anthony Castillo-Lazaro also starting for Albert Lea. And for the visiting Stewartville Tigers, who are 5-0, Brecken Rester is their goalkeeper, a senior. Colton Kropp, who gets the start as well. He's a senior. They have a lot of seniors on the team. Most of them are starting with Jonas Hans, Lucas Yenny, as well as William Turner is a senior. Cody Clark, a senior. Lucas Nelson is a senior. Evan Torres is a sophomore. Wyatt Bredesen, a sophomore. And Charles Berger, a senior, also starting for Stewartville in their white tops and maroon shorts. I've got Paisley producing. I've got Farron on the cameras. And even Lance is here today with Finn, the Finster. He made it. It was his dog. He's a nice dog. Aren't you a nice dog? He reminds me of the one on The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Yeah. We'll hear from Coach Matt Humphrey, and player profile is Andy DeBow at halftime. And try and get our questionnaire to the girls here. We have kickoff ready to go. Albert Lea will do the honors in their blue home unis. 1 and 3 start for Albert Lea. 5-0 for Stewartville. Both teams, though, beat Cass and Manorville 2-1. So they're looking at that as maybe a sign that we can hang with these guys. So we shall see. It's hard to tell a lot of times opponents' strength and just who they're playing and how easy those wins are. They had an 11-goal game, did Stewartville, but the rest of them have been 2 or 3 a game, so nothing outlandish. As the refs are getting ready to go, getting their clocks synchronized and flags ready to go. And kickoff will commence here with Albert Lea getting her done as Isaiah Palomo kicks it backwards, and here we go. A player already on the deck as Stewartville kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. So I can't say that today because they're both Tigers. As that is number 16, Andy DeBow, who has our player profile, throwing it in there. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to do it again. And this time, thrown in by number 14, Titus Hartman. He's good to go. He had a little concussion protocol I hear. There's another player who's not going to be playing today, and I can't remember who that is, but we'll hear about it from the coach here at halftime. Didn't quite make it out. This is his last day in the concussion protocol. There's an out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick here for our excellent goalie, Ethan Brownlee. Just a sophomore. Nice, colorful uniform on today.
Tigers goal kick on Ethan Brownlee.
Is the clock taking care of itself there, Paisley? Get out of that smaller window there. And see if the clock is running on its own on the control panel there. Is it right? Yep, okay. And it should keep track of the score for us, too. So that's good. That's off your mind. Here comes Stewartville. No, that's... Oh, yeah, that wasn't Brownlee. That's Brownlee kicking it away there. I had my goalies mixed up as Stewartville regroups and comes back from left to right, although they're kind of going backwards right now, but recovering to mid-pitch. Albertly's got a couple of guys back, but here comes 4 Stewartville guys on the attack. So far, good D. Everybody grabs somebody, and Brownlee grabs the ball. That's how it should work. There you go. Another save. He's got 2. And up the near sideline comes Isaiah Palomo. He seems to always be out in front of everybody. Kick back the other way for their goalie, who's the senior Brecken Rester. And back and forth here. Scoreless, about 2.5 minutes in, and we got our first whistle. So a free kick here for Albert Lea. And I can't see the number on this gentleman, but he kind of sideways on me. We'll figure it out, though. Could be Hartman. And the boot is on the way. It's actually number 4, and that is Eli Skogheim, who took that kick, and it got headed out of there and out of bounds. So a corner kick coming up for Albert Lea. And on duty in the corner is Henry Westrom, the freshman. Henry surveys the goal area, kicks it in there, and it's booted out of there by the Stewartville. Got a nice defense there. Stuck his foot out, and that thing went 30 yards. Up the ricochet, and now back to the mid-pitch area. Stewartville is on the run here, but they have a 2-on-4. And now 1-on-1 as it gets through the defense, and Brownlee's right there outside the goal area to grab it. And back to the middle of the pitch. So far, nobody's really had any spectacular plays, just kind of feeling each other out here and getting used to the field. It's really this is really good for soccer, this turf here. I was just in Austin yesterday, and they have a nice turf field, too, for their football facility there at Art Haas Stadium. But I still like ours better. Maybe it's because I live here and I'm partisan a little bit. I've been here for 22 years and all that. But Stewartville now on the attack. And Brownlee again has to scoop it up, and he will kick it away. How's it going, Farron? Are you staying with the action good?
Yeah.
And I guess while we go here, I could give you guys the questionnaire that I give to the players. I think we did this with you last year, didn't we?
Yeah. For hockey, I think it was.
So what grade are you in? You're a freshman, right?
Yep.
And we established you do with the skating club, and also that you're on the dance team.
Yes.
Had practice this morning.
What are your
for
expectations this year? Is the dance team going to go to state? They went to state a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but
And we didn't get there last year on your first year, but were you kind of young last year or what?
yeah, I was a little bit
No, I mean
nervous.
as a team.
Oh,
Did they have a lot of seniors?
yeah, it was 4 or 5, I think.
That's not too many.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about dance?
Probably the competitions,
And how about skating?
the shows, and
Oh, you
also
like the pressure of the performing, right?
yeah.
And then you got all them animals that you could take to the fair, the chickens and the ducks and stuff. You've done real well there. You get a wall full of ribbons, don't you?
Yep.
And grand champions at the county level here in Freeborn County, but no grand champions at the state fair yet. But you're working your way up. You had a blue last year for chickens, and then you got a purple this year for ducks.
I got blue and purple both years, but
Oh, all right. Well, I stand corrected. What kind of ducks?
snowy call ducks.
What is a call duck?
They're smaller than the standard ones that are usually like the domestic ones. They kind of look more like mallard size.
So you don't call them?
No. They're called call ducks because they used to call for hunting, and they're loud. They still are loud.
Do you have a pregame ritual before dance or skating or anything?
Not really.
Okay.
For dance, we all get ready together, so I guess that could be one.
Stewartville and Albert Lee here in battle. Boys soccer scoreless, about 7 minutes in, and Albert Lee on the run here down the near sideline. That is number 2 for the Tigers. Well, Albert Lee Tigers. Anthony Castillo-Lazaro. Another one out of bounds there. Stewartville will throw it in. Do you got a nickname there, Farron?
Nope.
Favorite teacher?
Miss Victoria for agriculture this year.
Said the same thing. Your sister said the same thing to me in private. So
That's her sister. Her younger sister is.
No, I mean
Miss
your
Victoria.
sister.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But
there's okay.
she was talking about Miss Victoria that I'm talking about, younger
Okay.
sister.
And I think Andy DeBow in the player profile said Miss Victoria, so I don't know who he's talking about now. I didn't know there was more than one. Favorite musical artist or group?
Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
Basic,
And
but
you guys saw Taylor Swift in Miami?
yep, in October last year.
That's pretty fancy.
And this October, we're going to Sabrina Carpenter in New York.
I don't know you.
So,
Favorite food?
I like pasta a lot.
Favorite movie star?
I don't really watch
Nice
movies.
header there, by the way, with Anthony Castillo-Lazaro, but it's between players here. You don't watch movies. What's your middle name?
Elizabeth, with an S.
Spelled with an S and not a Z. My mom's name was Elizabeth with a Z, but I don't know that we named you after her, but I always say we did. Favorite athlete? Do you have a favorite athlete? You're not really a sports watcher.
No.
Favorite thing to drink?
Bubblers and Coke. Regular.
And what's your favorite cartoon of all time?
I liked Dora and Peppa Pig when I was younger.
Oh,
And SpongeBob.
All right, nicely done. We'll get to Paisley here in a minute, but I got to get back to the game, as that's why we're here with our great sponsors. And thank them. You'll hear from them at halftime here, too. And it's Hy-Vee and Advanced Family Dental, as well as Mr. Sandless and GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Troy Thompson Insurance Agency, Alpha Orthodontics. I'm leaving somebody out. I didn't have a list. Dang it, I should have waited and compiled a list. But we do love and appreciate all of our sponsors. Service Master by Hyatt, probably the one I'm missing. So thanks to them. You'll hear from them here coming up at halftime. And after the game, that's a corner kick here for the Stewartville Tigers. And Brownlee just skies to get that one and kicks it the other way quickly. And there's only one Albert Lee guy out there against 3 Stewartville players. It's Anthony Castillo-Lazaro, and it's out of bounds. It'll go back to Albert Lee here on the throw-in.
First up of the game, now playing is number 3, John Howdy.
Let me turn this up. Get this turned up here, and we'll get the substitutions from Mike as he sees them come in. And I'm going to turn your mic down, Farron, because we get that back, the talking in the back going on there. So I'll keep you low. If you need to say anything, just yell, and we'll answer you. A throw in again for Albert Lee. We were, of course, in Austin for the big 65-0 win for the football team. It was a nice steal here by the Stewartville player, number 2, Colton Kropp, one of their many seniors, as they kick it down the far side. Of course, remember, the yellow line, as you're watching, is the out of bounds here in soccer, not the traditional American football white line, or blue, I guess, on the ends. As it goes out of bounds, and Brownlee will have a goal kick, but I think it's going to be done by somebody else. Probably, usually it's Eli Skogheim, and I think that's who's there. Number 4, Eli, a sophomore, starter, and got some jobs here, including kicking it away here when they need it. We are 11 minutes.
Substitution number 15. Seth Troll.
We are 11 minutes in to the game, and as you heard, Seth Scholl is in, the sophomore. His mom is should be here today. I invited her up here. She wants to do help us with some broadcasting, and Molly, she and her husband run the Snap Fitness in town. And there's another save for Ethan. Throws it out here to the near side for Henry Westrom, number 8. Albert Lee trying to get it on the other side of the field, and it's taken away by Stewartville. In deep, and a crossing pass is stolen away by the Tiger D. And another try, but another save for Brownlee. He's got 4 already, and we're at 28-16 to go. Scoreless, Stewartville at Albert Lea. 5-0 coming in here.
Brownlee.
And playing a 1-3 team, and you'd think Stewartville would be all over us. And the past history of Albert Lea boys soccer hasn't been great. They were losing some big games in the past, but they've kind of tightened things up here. Instead of 8-0 to like Winona, they lost 4-0. 2-0 to another Winona game. Owatonna was 4-0. Austin was 4-0. One of them was 6-0. But my point is, they're still getting the L's here to start the season, but the effort is there, and they are improving as they've cut those deficits down quite a bit. Brownlee, that was bounced out of his hands, and he was able to grab it before the
ball away.
Defender could kick it in there. And back the other way comes Albert Lea. 5 quick saves for Ethan Brownlee. He's always had his hand on a lot of other soccer balls, too, that have gone in through the area. And he picks them up back to mid-pitch here. Albert Lea needs to go more on the attack here. They've been shut out their last 3 games, 3 matches. Haven't scored since the opener, the 2-1 win over Casson Manorville. As I mentioned, that's the same score Stewartville beat Casson Manorville by. And that has the hopes of the Albert Lea crew a little higher, knowing that they had the same performance against Casson that Stewartville did, and they're 5-0, so we should be able to play with them. So far, though, Stewartville has dominated play in their offensive end in our first 14 minutes here of the first half. And that's header not out of bounds. Nice save, but then it goes out. Nice try there for the Stewartville player. As we'll have a goal kick.
Tiger substitution now playing is number 6, Moo 2.
Heim will kick it out of there, out of the goal area. As you heard, Moo 2 is in, number 6, the freshman. Here's Westrom, 8, and the side here, doing a little dribbling, trying to clear the area, but it's knocked back in, headed out. Back and forth it goes. And Stewartville corrals it on the far side. Scoreless here, 25.5 minutes to go in the first half. And it's a good soccer game going here. The match is back and forth a little bit. Like I said, mostly in the Stewartville offensive side here. So Albert Lea's going to have to figure out a way to get some passing going, or at least send some guys early down the field and boot it down there to them. That was blocked and goes back the other way. Stewartville holding it in. Kick toward the goal area is knocked out of there nicely. Good defense there by Albert Lea. And runs out of bounds. We have, let me see, I was going to look up some of the other sports that are coming up here today and around the week here. Get my Big 9 schedule pulled up here. And you haven't had a chance to capture any replays, have you, Paisley?
No.
Not a whole lot to want to look back at yet, but keep your clicking finger ready because you got to be quick after something big happens. You can do, if Brownlee makes a really good save or something, we could replay that at halftime. So that's this kid right here who gets it. If he does a dive and saves one, maybe click the replay button. We'll check it out later at halftime. As it goes out of bounds, it'll be a throw in here for Stewartville. Today, there was girls tennis, varsity JV triangular, and that was here in town, but it was earlier at 8:30 in the morning. They're playing tennis at 8:30. Soccer here at 11, JV and 9A at 11, and now the varsity going. Nothing else today for Albert Lea sports. But Monday, JV football and 9A football at Hammer Complex here against Austin. It's Austin week. We did pretty well. 65-0 in football. We did lose. We tied in girls soccer and lost in boys soccer to Austin this week, but it's not too bad. And then Tuesday we'll be back on with some soccer. I think it's the girls. Let me just make sure. There's a swimming meet for the girls here against St. Peter Tuesday next week at 6. And volleyball also at 7:15.
Goal corner kick by number 7, Lucas Yanni.
And I'm wrong. It's boys soccer on Tuesday with Faribault coming here. We'll have that for you here on AlbertLeaLive.com. It's probably the volleyball game too, which is going against No, that's swimming. This is my volleyball varsity. Oh, they take on Winona here at Orage Early Gym. A 7:15 start on Tuesday. We have more on Thursday, and then, of course, Friday will be in New Ulm for football. Friday Night Lights. We have another soccer game Saturday next week, too, so we're busy. 3 to 5 events a week here on AlbertLeaLive.com. All free to watch, and they're archived there, so you can watch them later if you can't catch them live. Or tell your friends and family from far away that they can catch them. Watch your niece and nephew or grandchild or whoever, or just your alumni of the school. It's sometimes fun to watch, especially this year when you got the football team is resurgent. 2-0. They won no more than 2 games over the last 25 years at least. I stand corrected. They had 3 wins in 2012 and 3 in 2007. So in the last 25 years, they've had 2 3-win years. But I don't think they ever started 2-0 since the glory days back in the 60s, late 60s and early 70s, when we were winning state championships and stuff. What's happening here? There's a stop in the game. Oh, we got a goal kick as Skogheim gives it a ride, 50 yards.
Alberta substitution is now playing number 20, Isaiah Palomo, and number 17, Eklu 2, back in play.
As we get the PA voice in there, and on football here at the Gus, we'll have the refs mic'd up and have that clear as a bell here too on our broadcast. That's something we like to do, is just keep adding cool things like that to the mix. And Brownlee coming out. Oof, he could have collided with a dude there, but they missed each other, and he's out of action here, or out of position, but gets back in quickly as the ball trickles out of bounds. Well, he was everywhere. Brownlee went out to his left in front and then out to the right of the goal in front, and got back in time to stop any attempt there before.
We'll have another Stewartville corner kick by number 7, Lucas Yanni.
A soft corner kick this time, and strategy is thwarted by the Tiger D, Albert Lee, as they get it ahead here. Palomo one-on-one with a guy. Can he get a pass back? No. It gets taken away by Stewartville. Still scoreless, 19:52 to go. And I think I told you, Paisley, Tiger for Albert Lee goals, we want, of course, the replay, but I guess we'll do Stewartville ones too. It doesn't look like it's going to be a high-scoring affair here.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some replays that we can produce here as Stewartville brings it in and right at Brownlee, and he catches it. Boy, he's
Shot on goal successfully caught by Ethan Brownlee.
He is a busy boy today. That's 6 saves on my count. Unofficial. We haven't really peppered the opposing goalie, Bracken Rester. I mean, he's made maybe 1 or 2 saves. But it's been mostly in this end of the field, and we're going to change that here. But we're coming down to right now, 19 minutes left here in the first half. So we're halfway through the first. And a goal kick on the way. Skogheim again. Or will it be Brownlee this time? Looks like Ethan's going to take it. And he does. And here's Albert Lee on the run. They got 3 guys on 4 defenders. And it's taken away before they... Well, no. Might be some Nope, Stewartville ends up with possession, and it's out of bounds. So Alberta has a throw in. Jonathan Hartman, number 12, trying to advance it up there. Westrom's by him, as is Mutu. Is that number 6? I think he's out there. Well, back and forth. Now Westrom on this near sideline. Gets it ahead. 2 has it. And a nice pass back to Westrom. Well, they need to involve some other guys, and that's taken away before they can do that. Right along that out-of-bounds line. And, the ref finally calls it. Should be, he says Stewartville throw in. I thought it was going to go the other way. Got to change soccer balls on that. And here it comes in with 17 and a half to go. We'll save your questionnaire, Paisley, for the second half.
Okay.
We're going to have something to talk about the second half, too. That goes out of bounds, far side. Doesn't look like either team has a lot of substitutes here. And we've heard Mike announce those, but some teams bring in a lot of folks, and they are playing a lot of them. And that's got to help a lot because you're not wearing everybody down. However, these guys play a lot of minutes. Of course, they're young. They can do it.
Number 9, Josiah Thorson back in play for Albert Lee.
And on the throw in, here's the Tigers of Albert Lee trying to advance. Not a lot of time spent on the offensive end. Here's a 1-on-4 with Palomo. That's not going to work. As it goes again out on that far side. Keep those ball boys happy and working and warm. It's a little chilly out there, but even the ball boys there have shorts on. There's a chance. Brownlee, though, all over that one. Didn't even... He seems to anticipate...
Ethan Brownlee is intercepting the shot.
He seems to end up where the ball is going to be going. You'd think they'd try and kick it away from him, but goes right into his arms a lot. That's good positioning for Ethan. And he's up to 7 saves here in the first 30 minutes or so. 25 minutes, I guess, of the game. Down to 15:40 to play. That's up there, but he got that one too. How about number 8 for Ethan?
And another interception by Ethan Brownlee at the goal.
It rolls out of bounds, and it'll be Albert Lee's throw in. Westrom will take it. Got to get some shots going here, Albert Lee. So you never know. One of them goes in and catch lightning in a bottle. And this game looks like goals are going to be a premium. Is that right? Like low? I think that's what that means. That's what I meant anyway. As we have a scoreless tie here with 15 minutes to go in the first half. So not a lot of goal action, which is, I think, a good thing for Albert Lee. That means they're playing good D, staying in this game. Worst thing that could happen is fall behind by a couple, 3 goals early, and then you kind of... Your demeanor might change a little bit. But there's no quitting these boys. They've been shut out 3 games in a row, but look at them. They're still out there fighting and battling, and they'll just need to work on getting some more offensive opportunities. But still, the defense has stopped Stewartville. Is a very potent team. I had the numbers. They've outscored their 5 opponents mightily. Let me see. Where did I have that information? Probably in my coach interview. 24-3. They've outscored their 5 opponents. So 5-0 and 24 goals to 3. Still scoreless here, as Albert Lee will have a goal kick coming. Or at least a free kick from the outside the goal area. Clock runs, 13:48 to go. Ooh, nice boot there by Skogheim as he gets it all the way across the mid-pitch to the other 45. He's got a leg. As it goes between players, Stewartville's going to end up with it here with 13.5 to play. First half. A rare afternoon game for the boys soccer team here. It was actually scheduled for 7 o'clock tonight, but it got changed here about midweek to a 1 o'clock start. Throw in for
Stewartville
Stewartville.
substitutions now playing number 12, Trenton King, and number 21, Owen Sencher.
And throw in Stewartville trying to do something with it, but Brownlee again right there seals off that corner and makes his ninth
Ethan Brownlee
save.
scoops up the ball, sends it the other way.
I could have said that. Oh, in fact, I did. But I'd like to have Mike on there in case it's mostly for substitutions, so I don't have to strain my eyes and try and look because they come in from that far side, and it's hard to see numbers for my age. I'm a little older than Mike, I think. Here's a chance for Albert Lee as the pass goes through. Palomo has it. He comes in, shoots, just a little wide left. Great opportunity there and a good try for. I know Palomo's upset with himself. That corner was open.
Isaiah Palomo with an attempt on goal for Albert Lee.
You never know if he would have had it a little more on mark. That goalie might have dove for it, saved it. So missed opportunity, but good try there for the Albert Lee O as he kicks it out of there.
Making the goal kick for Stewartville.
As it goes, so we get a whistle here at mid-pitch, and it's going to go back the other way. A free kick for Albert Lee. Use of the hands or something. I'm not up on my referee signals just yet. We should mic these guys is what we should do. Mm-hmm. What we do in football, American football. Stewartville on the run again, mid-pitch. And they get it a headbutt out of bounds. It's Evan Torres who booted it, and it was knocked out by the Upper Lee Tigers. Thrown in by Colton Kropp. And that goes out of bounds. Still Stewartville's to throw in. And they'll try William Turner this time. Number 9. That's an old Beatles reference for my daughters. They probably didn't know that.
I thought you were just like repeating the number. I was like, what the
Yeah,
heck?
you thought I'd finally gone crazy.
Yeah.
Here's Stewartville taking it away from Albert Lee. And still scoreless. It's 10:45 to go here in the first half. Albert Lee playing well enough to stay in this game, and I think that's that's a great step in the right direction for a 1-3 team because you stay in this thing and maybe steal a goal or two, and you get a win against an undefeated team. That would be huge and a good boost to their confidence if they can actually come out of this with either a tie or a win, I would think, or even if they stay close to them. I think Brownlee gets a good save in there. His 10th. And they get it out of danger. Westrom left foot kicks it out of there. Well, let's get number 10 for Stewartville. He's a big dude. And he's Cody Clark, a senior defenseman. As they get it to the middle of the field. 10 minutes and counting to go, first half. You like that longer arm there, Farron, on the camera?
I don't know. It's about the same to me.
You look bored. Oh, because you're looking down at this. I see that. You're looking down at a monitor, aren't you? That's a brand new installed thing that Lance put in there. You look like you're just about to fall asleep there, but you're looking down at the monitor while you're on the camera. Throw in here.
Stewartville substitution now playing as number 22, Ryder Haldeman.
Good to know. Here comes William Turner on the throw-in. Oh, Finn. Lance's dog Finn is all upset because Lance isn't in the room. Yeah, baby him. Pick him up and baby him. He just wants to be loved. That's booted into the middle of the field out in front. A couple of headers out of there. And, that got deflected out of bounds off of Albert Lee's, is that 15 or? Yeah, I think it's Seth Scholl, 15, if I see it right, who knocked that one out. So inbounds for Stewartville. They got a chance here, but a lot of defenders back, and they kick it out of there again. Nicely done defense. Stays scoreless. We're to get down to 8:30 to go here in the half. I think a lot of people will be surprised if this stays 0-0 for the half.
Stewartville's substitution back in play now is number 7, Lucas Yenny.
Oh, a missed kick there. Stewartville can't capitalize, though, as it's knocked out of the goal area nicely. Ahead, collision, and we're going to have a whistle. It'll be a free kick for Albert Lea, and they are on the run here. Oh, now a little wait. Decision, who's going to kick it? Skogheim touches it and gets it ahead to Titus Hartman, number 14, as they try and break this tie. I mean, if Albert Lea goes into the half with a lead, that would be big news, too. Across the soccer world, goes out through the end there, and it'll be a goal kick for Mr. Rester. We have Mr. Reister, and we have Mr. Rester in the goal.
Stewartville goal kick by Brecken Rester.
Are you done, sir?
Me?
You look like you're packing up and going.
No, I'm bringing more stuff in.
Oh, good. We always need new toys and things from the boss. That's nice. Albert Lea needs to get some more chances here with some shots, but holding their own on defense with a scoreless tie here. 7 minutes to go. Oh, here's a breakaway. Nice. Brownlee dives out there, and then he gets his butt back there to cover the goal. Boy, he's got a lot of ground to cover there, but his defensemen help him out a little bit. But Ethan, really, that was excellent. Came right out and met the challenge, knocked it away, and then got back into goal and saved the day there. So he's up to 11 saves by my count. Skogheim
Number
has
2, Anthony Castillo-Lazaro back in play for Albert Lea.
You got to quit talking when I'm talking. I was going to say, Skogheim was the one who kicked it in, but he kind of kicked it over to his left, not straight ahead, and now it gets knocked out of bounds. It's a Stewartville throw-in. Oh, I like Mike, and I'm glad we have him on. His PA is on our air here, so we can get the replacements and things, and maybe confirmation on a goal scorer. Sometimes I can't see the number because they all are small a lot of times. I see Stewartville's is pretty good. They show up all right.
Scoreboard working now?
Yep. And 6 minutes to go. Scoreboard hasn't had to work too hard. It's scoreless, but the clock is counting down.
It says one. Oh, that's first half.
First half, yeah. And out of bounds there, so another throw in here for Albert Lea as they are in the offensive zone. Let's see if we can put something together here. There's a shot. It goes, well, it would have been good in American football, but not in the soccer that we know and love here. And goal kick, I thought it was going to be Rester, but he gives it over to number 10, who is Cody Clark. And here comes Stewartville up the right, the near sideline. And advanced by Evan Torres. He's a sophomore. They have a senior-laden team. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 2 seniors that are injured. They have like 13 seniors on the Stewartville club. No wonder they're 5-0. It's a lot of experience. It's going to be a free kick here for Albert Lea. A little penalty kick as they have to back it off. And we're under 5 minutes to go. As they get it in the offensive side, but it's going to be booted out of bounds here by Stewartville's Trenton King. No, I guess it didn't go out because it's still in play here. Sometimes I get the yellow line is pretty thin, and it looks like it goes out of bounds over there on that far side, but it's tough to see that all the time. Stewartville getting it out of their zone, and it gets past Albert Lea's Seth Scholl, and he's going to go chase it. He's going to give it back to Brownlee, who gives it back to Scholl. He was trying to get it to Westrom there, but Stewartville took it away. Scoreless at 4 minutes to go here in the first half, and we have a whistle. Goes back to Albert Lea on a free kick. No cards have been pulled. I saw my first card the other day, last week. I've never seen one of those, a yellow card. And that player has to go sit down for, 5 minutes, I think? Chad knows those rules. I don't know how he knows it. I don't think he played soccer, but maybe his kid did or something. And although he was going to his girlfriend's kid was in rugby, and he still did. He said, "I've watched that game for 2 years, and I still don't know what's going on." It's a different kind of game. We did the boys and girls from town here. They were good at state championships last year. They lost them, but there's a shot and a goal. Oh, they finally got to Brownlee and hit the replay there. Paisley, as Colton Kropp scores with 3:17 to go in the first half to make it 1-0 Stewartville.
Scoring for Stewartville with 3 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Number 2, Colton Kropp.
It's 15 seconds, and
also had two
so if you would have got to it
going in for Albert Lee just
within 5 seconds,
number
that'd be
16,
fine.
Andy
I
DeBow,
just took a little
and number 25.
Yeah, we got to be ready in
Same
soccer
soul.
because they don't happen often, but when they do, we got to be ready for it. Here comes Skogheim off the kickoff here with 3:10 to go. 1-0. Oh, it's 1-0 Tigers, but it's the Stewartville Tigers. That's too bad. I saw Tigers 1-0. I went, hey, wait a minute. Did I miss something? I forgot. It's a field full of Tigers. Stewartville now on the attack again, down to under 3 minutes to go. Taken away nicely by Albert Lee. As number 2, he's been very active, Anthony Castillo-Lazaro. A nice kick all the way down the field by Scholl. But Stewartville ends up with it. Lots of good defenders back for Albert Lee this time, including Scholl. And he's getting some good playing time, Seth, number 15, the sophomore. 2:16 left to play here in the half. We'll hear from head coach Matt Humphrey, and my player profile was Andy DeBow. We didn't get to those in the pregame because we were adding some equipment and we got on a little bit late, but there's another nice save by Brownlee. Boy, he has just been so active. You know, he let that one get in, but he's had 12 saves. He's been a busy young man.
Number 11, Lucas Nelson with a shot on goal for Stewartville, successfully blocked by Ethan Brownlee for the Tigers, Albert Lee Tigers.
Minute 45 to play as Albert Lee clears the goal area, but Stewartville holds it in the end here. Well, making another chance as they come in, but it's blocked out of bounds. Nice job there. Is that DeBow, 16? I think it was. One of our seniors, our handful of seniors on the squad this year. I guess we have 7. And Stewartville now still holding it to minute 10 to go. Far side, trying to advance in and knocked out of bounds by the Albert Lee squad.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
As you heard, clock continues to roll, and we're inside a minute to go here in the first half. And considering we're playing a team 5-0 who's outscored their opponents 24-3, I think 1-0 deficit at halftime is great for the Albert Lee guys. Their confidence, they know now they can play with these guys. They do have to step it up. Oh, that one got in. I spoke too soon. 35 seconds left. They snuck that one in. Brownlee dove for it, but couldn't quite get it stopped. And with 35
Again,
seconds
scoring
left.
for Stewartville, number 2, Colton Kropp, with 35 seconds remaining in
Colton
the
has
first half.
2 goals. He'll be going for the hat trick here. As he... As we have the kickoff coming. We'll look at some of these replays at halftime, and if they are there's 29 seconds, as you see on the screen there. Out of bounds into the Stewartville bench. Quickly, they got to try and get a goal here in the last 20 seconds. It'll be tough to do, especially Stewartville's playing some really tough defense. But Albert Lee with a throw in here with 10 seconds
10
left.
seconds remaining. 9, 8.
And they advance it. Back and forth it goes. Last 5 seconds. And that's going to end the half here. 2-0. Stewartville. 2 late goals with 3:17 to go. And with 35 seconds left, Colton Kropp gets 2 goals. And despite the 12 saves by Ethan Brownlee, they lead 2-0. over our Albert Lea Tigers. But actually, that's a pretty good showing for these Tigers, these young pups, as they continue senior season for, like I said, 7 of these guys. Let's take a halftime break here, and we'll be back. We'll talk with Matt Humphrey, the head coach. We'll talk with Andy DeBow. Coming in the second half, the player profile that I do, I'll give to Paisley. I gave it to Farron in the first half. We'll talk to Paisley about her favorite this and that on the other side here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT of Albert Lea sells only the highest quality products because we know how important it is to protect your home and your investment. You'll receive expert advice from our experienced team members on everything from styles to energy efficiency ratings. Call 507-320-0575 and get our team working on your next project. Online at gtwindowanddoor.com. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, mrsandless.com.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertLeaLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertLeaLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertLeaLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
It's the Tiger pregame, and Matt Humphrey is the Tiger boys varsity soccer coach here on the pregame show. After that 2-1 season opening win, it's been a little rough going, but some improvement is made because I was even talking with Andy here on the player profile that even though there's some losses, they aren't as bad as they were in the past.
It's been fun to watch these boys grow. Looking at the scores from last year and the scores from this year, there's definite improvement, and it's shown on the field and off the field, and it's been fun to watch.
So the lack of scoring is the main problem, I would say, probably, because you're, like you said, your defense is playing better because you're cutting the deficits in half from past years. So
this is correct. We focused heavily on how to contain on defense, and it's starting to work. It's proven itself, and now we just got to really figure out how to put that ball in the back of the net.
Well, and I don't know the quality of your opponent, probably pretty good. I mean, they're Big Nine teams, Winona and Owatonna.
This Big Nine conference is, the skill level in the Big Nine is just unmatched throughout the state, and, these teams are old, seniors, we're young.
Yeah.
We've got 10th graders out here. So, being able to stay in the game and not get blown out 10-0 is, right now, it's a win in my book.
I know. If you go back and look at the scores from the past few years, it's like 8-0, 10-0, 11-0. We haven't seen that yet this year, so that's good. But who are the top teams in the Big Nine?
Oh, you always got to look at Mayo, John Marshall, Owatonna. They're going to be top. They always are.
And Stewartville, not a Big Nine team, but they're 5-0, and I don't know who they've played or the quality of their opponents, but I was talking to Andy. He thinks you guys can play with them.
I agree. The Casson team that we beat 2-1, the Stewartville team right here also beat them 2-1. Now, what does that mean? It's hard to say until we play them, but it gives us a little bit of a window to shine. So
it might not mean anything, but it could help psychologically.
That's true. It's a psychological game too, right? So yeah.
But it might mean something too. I mean, I'm not a sports psychologist, so I don't know about anything like that. But yeah, and you're at home, so that always helps too.
It does. We don't rarely have a game early on a Saturday afternoon, so this is kind of a different thing for us. But we're excited to come out and play today. So,
all right. So, and then you got a couple of games coming up in the week here too. So are they here or away? One of them's here.
Yeah, we have another home game here. Is it
Thursday?
Yeah, I'd have to check the schedule again.
Saturday, though.
We have another Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday next week. So another busy week. Yep.
Yeah. How are they holding up injury-wise? Everybody healthy?
Right now, we're dealing with concussion protocol. Our main center defender is out. That's that's a little bit of a hit for Ian Vasquez. He's going to be sitting today. This is his last day of protocol. Titus Hartman, another main center fielder, he was out this past week. He's returned today, so we'll see. Hopefully the clouds are gone, and he's ready to play.
That's, people don't think of this necessarily as a rough sport, but it is. It's some of these collisions and head to head. I mean, you're not wearing pads either.
Yeah, it's they're always body to body, so the collisions happen, and it's hard to avoid.
When you're both kicking the ball, that makes me cringe every time.
Yeah, the injuries are bound to happen. We just got to work through them, and that's why I've got who I have on the bench, and people are ready to step up when it's their time. So,
well, we wish you the best of luck. You're always fun to watch, and we'll keep following you all season.
Thank you, Jake.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Experience dentistry at Advanced Family Dental in Albert Lea. Dr. Rachel Nolander-Poppel and Dr. Tricia Nelson pride themselves on continuous innovation that keeps them at their best so they can provide the care you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is committed to providing an exceptional experience. Your needs are met with a friendly, empathetic, and informative atmosphere. Make an appointment, meet the team, and see examples of their talent online at AFD Dental or Advanced Family Dental on Facebook.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on albertlealive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Here we are with the Tiger pregame and the player profile, and today I'm talking with Andy DeVoe, who is a senior, and so being a senior is kind of a big deal. Did you think did it go fast, or?
So far it's been going pretty fast. Kind of somewhat sad that this year is my last year playing soccer for high school at least.
Is it something you've did since you were a little kid?
Yeah, I've been playing since like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah. So these guys, and how many seniors are on the team? There's not too many this year.
There's like 5 of us. There's me, Jonathan, Taw, and Josiah, and Jake.
Yeah. So you guys have played for a long time probably together, and going through this season here, it hasn't gone as well as you'd hope, but what do you see as the future comes up? You guys are still together as a squad and fighting out on the pitch, right?
Yeah, we've had a couple hard games for the past couple games. playing against people that in the past we've gotten absolutely wiped with. But I feel like we've been doing way better this year. Like our Austin game, we only lost 4-0, where in the past we lost like 8-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty hopeful that we're going to have a good rest of the season.
Okay. Yeah, and today Stewartville, of course, is a little tougher opponent, too. They're 5-0 on the year. So.
Yeah. We're hoping we can beat them because they played Casson. They won 2-1 against them.
I saw that, yeah.
So,
and that's what you had.
Yeah. And also from watching the film, at least, it looked like a couple of those goals were like really lucky on their behalf.
All right. So what is your favorite part about playing soccer?
Probably my favorite part about playing soccer is just having fun with my teammates and just playing with all my heart.
Talking with Andy DeBow here on the player profile. So, did you play any other sports at Alberley?
Not so far, but I'm planning to go out for track this next year.
Oh, yeah. We have some of our biggest audiences watch the track and field events that we did. So, and they had a couple of guys go to state last year. So.
Yeah, they did.
So maybe that can happen for you. In your senior year, that would be great. Let's see. Any significant? What your uniform number is 16? Is there any significance to that, or
not really? I kind of miss jersey picking day, to be honest. And
do they let you choose, or if you were there?
if I was there instead of up north fishing, yeah.
What would you have chosen then?
Honestly, probably 16.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then it worked out all right. Do you have a pregame ritual?
One of them is writing scripture on my wrist, and then another one is just sitting down and praying, asking God to let me just play with my anointing instead of my talent.
Good for you. Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, my nickname's Andy since my real name's Anderson. Also, my other nickname's my middle name, Dale.
Okay. Let's see, I can scratch that question off because that's another one I always ask. What's your middle name? How about your favorite teacher of all time at Alberley?
Probably my favorite teacher is Mrs. Victoria. She's our FFA advisor. And yeah.
I've heard her name. My daughter loves her too, yeah. Favorite musical artist or group?
That's a tough one. Right now, I'd probably have to say, like, Josiah Queen, probably.
Okay. I'm not familiar, but I never am with the youth today, but then I get something to go look to listen for. Favorite food?
A nice pizza is, like, really good.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to beat. Yeah, it's a good one. You like deep dish or thin crust?
I would go with a thinner crust.
Do you put pineapple on your pizza?
I do not. I normally go for like pepperoni or hamburger.
All right. How about favorite movie star?
I don't really watch a lot of movies, to be honest.
No Adam Sandler, or that one comes up a lot, or
probably Tom Holland.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, very talented. Well, we figured out your middle name was Dale, right?
Yeah.
Favorite athlete?
Probably Messi.
Oh, yeah. Well, they can't go wrong there. Favorite thing to drink?
A good glass of chocolate milk.
Ooh, yeah. I'm with you on that. Favorite cartoon?
Probably SpongeBob.
Oh, that's a classic. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Have you
watching it?
And do you go back and watch still today? Or?
Not really. It's been quite a while since I last watched it.
You may do that as an adult when you have some downtime. Go back to your childhood. I do that. I watch all the shows I grew up with because it gives me comfort.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie. Hey, stay healthy. Good luck, and have some fun the rest of the season. All right.
Thank you. We will.
Anderson DeBow there with the player profile. We had a close call there. Brownlee was able to corral that one and save another goal. So still 2-0 here as we have the second half underway at about 2:45 in. Colton Kropp, 2 goals in that first half for Stewartville, and they have the lead 2-0. And let's add another save there for Brownlee as they come back in on the attack again, Stewartville. And that's knocked out of there by the Alberley D. Sun is shining down. There's some clouds in the sky, but it's warm here in the booth. I'll give you that much. Maybe we should open the door, Paisley, a little bit. Are you hot?
No.
Well, too bad. Whoa, I can't. We have equipment back here. All right, well, that's fine. I'll open the window a little farther. As let's turn Mr. Mike up again. So he gives the announcements of the ins and outs of the players as Albert Lee on the move here from left to right for this second half. Down 2 goals to a 5-0 Stewartville squad. Still coming here. The player profile questions will be given to my youngest daughter, Paisley, working the production chair today. What do you think? Is your first time doing production?
It's fun. It's better than the camera.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, your sister's
Albert Lee corner kick by number 14, Titus Hartman.
Your sister's pretty good at the cameras, so maybe we got you in the right spots. I don't know, but I think cameras. They're both fairly easy once you get to know what you're doing.
Yeah. I was so sore last time.
And when, like last night and all this season, most of it, the producers had to keep score and keep the time and do that. Well, now we have the scoreboard doing it here in the stadium, so that's nice. You don't have to worry about that.
I only had 5 players show up.
And ahead it comes. Stewartville again on the attack here, but a lot of defenders back for Albert Lee, and it goes out of bounds. Ooh, player flat on his back, but he's just disgusted with himself maybe. On the shot there, number 7, Lucas Yenny, a senior for Stewartville. I was going to check. There was a website that shows scoring leaders in the state, and I don't know if Stewartville has any of those, but there's some guys who are, and gals. If you look at, it's crazy. It was like 3 games in, and there were people with 8 or 9 goals already.
Number 8, returning to play for Albert Lee, Henry Westrom.
Henry back in, and need to get the ball away here. We're down to 34.5 to play, and it goes out of bounds off Stewartville. To throw in quickly for Albert Lee. And who's that? Number 17 is Eklu 2. He's a starter, senior. Throws it in. Oh, that goes off of the face of a Stewartville player, Titus Hartman. Actually, it was Jonathan Hartman who kicked it right in his face, trying to get it out of there. And a header by Jonathan. Held in by Stewartville. In their offensive end here. Viking football on Monday night. Can't believe that football season is here already. They've had a couple of games this week. But I'm kind of excited about the Vikings' chances. It's always tough, like I was saying yesterday at our football game in Austin. You just don't know about McCarthy. He looks good, yeah, but he hasn't played a real NFL game yet. And until we see him in action and see how he handles defenses and things, and we're not going to know. But I do like the makeup of the team. Defense is going to be stout, I think. And, of course, you guys got Jets on the outside. And with Thielen back and the 2 running backs, Jordan Mason, pick up from the San Francisco 49ers, is going to really, I think he's going to be, he may be the star this week. He's going to give us the goal line running that we didn't have last year. But we'll wait and see. It's a long season, but I'm excited for Viking football. It's coming up here on Monday night. Not on our stream, but that'd be fun if we could do that. Out of bounds, an Albert Lee throw in. Still 2-zip here, 2-0, 32-39 to go, and the clock rolls as Skogheim will toss it in here in front of his own bench.
Titus Hartman back on the field for Albert Lee, number 14.
Titus was the one that had the concussion protocol. He was in, came out of that today, and the one who couldn't make it out was Ian Vasquez, the sophomore normal starter and one of the better players on the team. But I think if it was tomorrow, he probably could play. But so he'll be back Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. As they try and get something cooking here, but taken away right at the 50 there by Stewartville again. And here's 2 trying to advance it, and that goes back the other way. Stumbling is the Stewartville player, taken away there by number 14 for Albert Lee Titus. And it rolls out of bounds off the Albert Lee Tigers. No, I guess it was off Stewartville. He was fooled and I was fooled. As two will throw it in here. Back and forth. They're just playing headers now, back and forth. That's kind of interesting. And the throw in by Titus. Jonathan Maything. I got that. They're real close in number 2, 12 and 14. And Jonathan is the senior. Titus is the sophomore. Number 14, but 12 for Jonathan. I got to commit that to memory. There's Jonathan right there fighting for the ball. And gets ahead to number 3, Jandavi Bermudez Estrada, who's in the game. Number 3. Number 6 has it now. That's move 2. And Skogheim chasing it down on that far end is going to go out of bounds. Off of Stewartville, I think. Yep, Albert Lee throw in. And, we didn't watch the replay that you had there, but it was of their goal, so their second goal. So, not real important, but if we get a little break in the action, something can take a look at your handiwork there, Miss Paisley. Goes out of bounds, and another throw in quick for Albert Lee. Kicked out of the zone by Stewartville. Not a lot of scoring chances for Albert Lee today. Just a few saves made by their goaltender, Brecken Rester. Meanwhile, 13 at least saves that I've recorded anyway for Ethan Brownlee. I'm by no means the authority on it, so it's not official, but just my observations. He's been busy. 2 of them went in, and that late one hurt Colton Kropp's second of the game at 35 seconds left in the first half. If they could have gotten past that one and been down 1-0, not such a daunting task here, but as time rolls by, it just gets tougher and tougher to come back from 2 down as a whistle stops action. And they give it to, it's going to be a free kick here for Stewartville. 29 minutes to play, 2-0, Stewartville. As they work at the middle of the field, and it gets popped out of there by the Albert Lee defense. Shot goes through the goal area, but no danger of going in. It goes out of bounds. Come the other way on a goal kick, but we have substitution, Mike, for Stewartville.
Returning to play for Stewartville, number 3, Christopher Waters.
And in play again, here come the Tigers of Albert Lee down the near sideline. And taken away right away by Stewartville here as they're on the attack again. Ball is loose out front. Brownlee comes jumping out of there and gets involved, but couldn't stop it. And then it gets kicked out on the sideline there. So nice play. Brownlee, he forces the issue a lot. And not afraid to put himself on the line out there and get in the way of a kick, which is not good. If you're diving towards the player's leg and he's kicking, sometimes that leads to lost teeth or a black eye or something. Here's Skogheim kick. Is that? I don't know if that was him. Can't see the number on that player. Boy, the sun is really shining now. Needs my shades is what I need. Albert Lee has a chance here if they can get some passing going. Skogheim has it. Get it ahead, but Stewartville always seems to be there to take it away before anything gets cooking. Still only up 2-0 though, so still a game here as it's going to go out of bounds, I believe, to Stewartville on a corner kick. And doing the honors over there in that corner is Lucas Yenny, a senior.
Stewartville, corner kick number 7, Lucas Yenny.
Like I just said that. Here's the header right out in front. Who's going to get it? It's on the ground and in. Wow, nice play there. The ball came right to his foot, and he saw that the right side of the goal was open, and he kicked it in there to make it 3-0. Stewartville. Very opportunistic. I haven't got a number yet. He hasn't turned to the side. Show me your back, young man.
Stewartville scoring with 26 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the second half. Scoring was number 20, Charles Berger.
Charles Berger gets the third goal for Stewartville, and it's 3-0. As he said, 26-29 to go. Back in play here. Questionnaire for Paisley. Find my questions here. What grade are you in?
8th.
No, that's right. I was there when you signed up. Back in play. I got to keep my eye on the game too while it's going here because I don't want to miss anything too big. As LEA is on the run here in the mid-pitch. Get it up ahead to Palomo, but just a little too far, and Stewartville gets in the way of that one. By the way, the football scores last night, 65-0 for LEA over Austin. Fairmont stayed unbeaten. They whooped New Ulm in Fairmont 43-8. These are teams in our division, the red of the South Central Conference. Waseca over Belle Plaine 37-6 to stay undefeated at 2-0. So those three, LEA, Fairmont, and Waseca at the top of the division, 2-0. New Ulm suffering their first loss. Austin is 0-2. Belle Plaine 0-2. St. Peter beat Worthington 50-6. St. Peter 1-1. Worthington 0-2. And Tri-City United lost to Central 35-21 yesterday. And that Central is Norwood Young America. And Tri-City United is 0-2 on the season. So, LEA right there at the top. Paisley, what sports you got? What sports are you in? You're just in figure skating right now, right?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
It's very fun
But you wish you stopped for a couple of years.
Stewartville free kick by number 16.
And you were kind of hoping to be a little farther ahead than you are because you're kind of with some younger people, but you'll get there.
Yeah, this year I'm taking 2 lessons a week to try and get up to at least one level.
And, yeah, because that would put you in maybe with some girls your age or something?
Yeah.
Because everybody likes to be in a sport with people you know and all that. So what's your favorite thing about skating? Figure skating.
Definitely the show and, show week because we all kind of get together and it's a lot of fun. Hanging
out backstage waiting to come out is always fun, too.
Yeah.
Is that snack time? And
yeah.
There's always a room mother or whatever, but
yeah.
Are they really strict, or do they just let you look at your phone, or what are you doing?
They're only really strict to the little kids, and then there's, the big room, and that's where, all the freestyle skaters go. Yeah. And there's no room parent.
Drinking beer and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you have a pre-skate ritual, something you do every time for good luck or anything?
I kind of not for good luck, but I kind of have a small heart attack. Backstage.
That's not good.
Yeah, but it's very scary.
The anxiety of it all?
Yeah, but the older girls, they all have lucky stars that they put on the bottom of their skates.
Okay.
So.
All right, do you got a nickname? Bud?
Yeah, and to you, Pays.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it.
Or Hey You. Favorite teacher? Of all time, not just in high school, but you just came out of the middle school, so maybe there, or even the elementary. I know you loved your elementary teachers.
Yeah.
You had Mr. Enzer. You had who else?
I don't know, Mr. Olson.
You had some guys, yeah.
Miss Shuey. She has some kids in some sports. I don't know.
Football.
Yeah.
He did real well last night. So who's your favorite teacher?
Either Miss Beeson or Miss Victoria, the 7th grade teacher.
All right. A lot of Miss Victorias, but I learned tonight there's 2 of them. So, favorite musical artist or group?
Taylor Swift.
That's a shocker. Saw her in Miami. How was that experience?
Probably the best concert I've ever gone to.
Spoiled. And now you're going to New York to see who?
Sabrina Carpenter in the pit.
And you were in Duluth, and who'd you? Where you saw somebody
Des
else?
Moines with Megan Rowney.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Little Miss Concert Girl. Favorite food?
I like kind of everything, but sushi, and I like pasta. So.
Favorite movie star?
Lauren Graham or.
Oh yeah, you're a big Gilmore Girls. Well, you're currently though you're on your third time through on Friends or something.
Yeah,
right?
I like Matthew Perry too.
Oh, okay, the late great. Yeah, he's really good in Friends. Your middle name?
Rebecca.
With a K.
Mhm.
Favorite athlete? Do you have one?
Not really.
Favorite thing to drink?
Just like water and blue raspberry slushies.
Oh yeah, makes your tongue blue. Favorite cartoon? Not Phineas and Ferb?
No, I don't really have one, but
Come on.
like Bluey, I guess.
Oh yeah, was Bluey famous when you were a kid?
No, it's like newer.
It's kind of new now, yeah. But man, the merchandising for Bluey is crazy. All right, well, good for you. You got through the questionnaire and you're still alive, so that's nice. And nobody scored while we were away. It's 3-0 still. Charles Berger, the only goal of this half, with 26:29 to go, and now we're 6 minutes later. And throw in coming here. Couple of heads, and then it gets kicked away from the Albert Lee Tigers and out of bounds by Stewartville. Throw in here for Albert Lee. How many times did you roll your eyes through Paisley's profile there, Farron? The older sister. Hearing the younger sister talk, and well, you roll your eyes at all of us all the time because you're almost 15. That's what you do.
She called me an older girl.
You are.
No, I didn't call you that.
Because I'm in the freestyle room.
Oh my gosh.
I put the Lucky Stars on my skates.
Oh, you are the ones with the Lucky Stars?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the freestyle, but
we vape and we drink and we party in there.
Oh my gosh. All right. That's a joke, folks. And what is it, a corner kick here? Yeah, for Stewartville. With 19:20 to go. Come on, Albert Lee. Let's get some goals here. Down 3-0. Rolls out of bounds. Still goes to Stewartville. And I got to tell you, Brownlee, Ethan's going to sleep well today. He may take a nap because he's had like 14 saves and the 3 goals that came in. He's been active. As on the other end of things, Mr. Rester over there, Brecken, hasn't had to do too much. He's made 3 saves. But, boy, Stewartville's really dominated play here and kept it in this end of the field, or their offensive end on both halves. Brownlee scoops that one up off a header. Tries to get it out ahead of the Stewartville defense. Palomo's out there, as usual. And I saw Christian Perez-Lucas out there, too, the 8th grader, number 5, getting in the game. This would be a classmate of yours, Paisley.
Who?
Christian Perez-Lucas.
Yeah.
And Ethan Humphrey, another 8th grader on the varsity squad in Paisley's 8th grade. Are they in your, what do you got, sections? You got colors? What do you got, animals? What's the sections?
Oh, we don't, well, we have red and blue, but Ethan is in my flex. So.
I don't know what that means.
It's like.
That means you hurt him? You get to hit him every day? You flex?
No, it's like a homeroom that we watch.
You
like
lift
Tiger
weights
Vision.
in front of him? What are you doing? Flexing.
You just, it's not flexing. You just kind of sit in there and watch Tiger Vision and stuff.
Oh, that's a tough class.
And they play this on Tiger Vision.
Oh, yeah, and you guys make fun of your dad doing the replays here. Tell everybody how dumb I am, I suppose. But
yeah.
Here's number 19, fresh in the game for Stewartville, Isaiah Nelson, a sophomore. And his hair matches his shorts. It's red. Well, it's not really because it's maroon, but it's close. He is a bright red-headed guy. Number 19. That goes out of bounds. Is it a throw-in for Albert Lee? Because this is now one of their deepest Penetration's in there. Palomo has it taken away over there. I see Jonathan Hartman trying to keep the attack going. I thought the ref was going to run and kick it there, but he resisted. Or she resisted. Is that a he or she? I can't. No, it's a guy. On the way down the near sideline here as Eli Skogheim was playing it there, but it got taken away, and here comes Stewartville again. 16.5 to play. And they get it out in front for that number 19 I was just talking about, Isaiah Nelson. But nice play by Brownlee to get it out of the area. And again, on the attack, but a lot of defenders back for Albert Lea, and they're able to get it out of there. I think that was Jonathan Hartman who knocked it out. So coming down the home stretch here, 16 minutes left, and a 3-0 Stewartville lead, as you see. And they had the 3:17 left in the first half when the first goal was scored. So Albert Lea played them tough right up to that point. Well, they're still playing them tough, but Colton Kropp was able to get the first goal there. And then he scored again, 35 seconds left in the half. And then Charles Berger with the goal at 26:29 left here in the second half to make it 3-0. And back the other way, Albert Lea getting it into their offensive end for a moment anyway until Stewartville able to get it back to their side. And they play, taken away. Nice job there by Titus Hartman. Can't quite didn't have anybody with him to pass it to there, and he tried to take it out of the zone himself, but back the other way comes Stewartville. 15 minutes and counting to go here in this match at the pitch at the Gus at Hammer Complex. There's a lot of ats there. And Aqua Shoes on number 22 for Stewartville. Ryder Haldeman, he's a senior. Stewartville again on the attack. Albert Lea seems to have the defense back, and there's a shot. Oh, a nice save with the right hand for Brownlee.
For the Tigers.
15 saves at least for Ethan. He doesn't have to run a lot, but he does cover a lot of ground, and he's got the long limbs. Helps him out.
Stewartville by number 16.
I don't think you could sneak one over his head because he's tall enough to do that. Some of these goalies you got, they're short, and you can kick it high, and like that, he didn't jump. If he'd have jumped, he'd have got that one, but that was a goal. Nicely placed up high before Brownlee could get a jump. We'll see who it is here. Mike's got the call.
Scoring for Stewartville, number 2, Colton Kropp.
Kropp with the hat trick. His third of the day, and 14:04 to go. 4-0 Stewartville. Would love to see Albert Lea try and get a goal or two here in the last 14 minutes. You would hope Stewartville might put some underclassmen in, and maybe we can take advantage of that. Kickoff after the goal, controlled here. Tigers trying to get it to mid-pitch. And Skogheim gets it taken away. And back on the attack, Stewartville. They'll have a nice, comfortable bus ride back with, I don't think we're going to come back and shock the world here in the last 13:34 and tie it or win. But I'm impressed with the way they stay after it, these Albert Lea boys. And, the girls are having a little more success. They're 3-1-1. And we'll have them next week, too, I believe. Thursday, probably. So we got the boys Tuesday and Saturday for soccer. We've got football Friday. I think there's 4 games there. I think we have the girls soccer team on Thursday here on AlbertLeaLive.com. And again, thanks to all our great sponsors. And we can always use more if you want to get involved and support the youth here in Albert Lea. Not both athletes and none. Look at my kids are athletes. They're in the skating and dance teams. But we have some help here from Tiger Vision that are not in sports and probably wouldn't otherwise go to the games, but we have them up here working with us, and they get paid for their efforts, and we couldn't be happier to have the non-athletes as well involved in our broadcasts here. So you can help out and get sponsorships. I'll give you all the information you want, 507-402-1600, or use this website. There's a contact information at the bottom of the page. You can ask a question. We'll answer you as soon as we can. Stewartville again on the attack. 12:10 to go. Up 4-0. Hat trick for Colton Kropp. He's had quite a day. Well, he might be among the state leaders if he has done that before. I know they had an 11-goal game in their first game of the year. I've forgotten what the website that was that had the state leaders in all different sports, but I was looking at the soccer ones a few days ago, and I was just shocked that 3 and 4 games in, there's guys and girls with 12 goals already. That's like, wow. Are you playing horrible teams, or are you that good? Probably a combination. It's back and forth here at mid-pitch. Stewartville brings it into the zone. Knocked out there by the Tiger D and Albert Lee Tiger D. 11:15 and counting to go. As number 19, Cameron Arndt. Is that? No, it's number 10. I thought it was a 19. It's Victor Vasquez Andres is number 10. And he's a sophomore in the game. They should think of announcers when they put these uniform colors together. There are some that are almost impossible to see, especially when it's dark, even with the lights. The colors that don't match. And right now, the red on the blue for Albert Lee is
Stewartville corner
a little tough to see on
16,
some of those numbers. Of course, I'm old, so that doesn't help either. But goes through the goal area and out of bounds again. 10.5 to play. 4-0 Stewartville. The Paul family show. It's like a Paul family Christmas. Except Grandma and Grandpa aren't here. Corner kick here for Stewartville. Into the goal area, trying to head it in there, but we had a whistle and goes the other way here. Quickly, Brownlee sets it, kicks it. Stewartville keeps it in there, though. They're still on the attack as... that was a header backwards right into Brownlee's arms, and he's got under 10 minutes to go here. 4-0 lead for Stewartville. Boy, that thing went way in the air. That might have hit a duck up there. Got up there. Or even an eagle. It took a long time for that to come down, and Stewartville back in on the attack here. See Ryder Haldeman, senior, is in there. He's a non-starter for them, number 22. And number 12 also in the game, a non-starter, Trenton King. So they do have some reserves in there for Stewartville. Hopefully, Albert Lee could take advantage of that, but they haven't so far. Scooped up by Brownlee. 9:10 to go. At least try and get a goal here and break the string of shutouts. They've been shut out 3 games in a row, Albert Lee. 3 matches in a row, I should say. As they work to get it out of the zone. I'm just checking the schedule here for Thursday. Would be... we got boys. Is that the doubleheader day? Yes. Thursday next week is a doubleheader for soccer. The boys at 5 against John Marshall. And the girls has a chance there for Albert Lee. Goes out of bounds deep. But that's as close as they've come, basically, to a goal. And what's the number on that young man? It's number 6. Move 2 with the chance there. So, again, the 5 o'clock Thursday for the boys against John Marshall, and then the girls at 7 o'clock right afterwards. And also there's volleyball that night at Orange Early Gymnasium against Austin at 7:15. So a busy night there. Plus the girls swimming and diving hosting Rochester John Marshall. Albert Lee is hopping on Thursday this coming week. And we'll have volleyball and the soccer doubleheader here on our stream. As we do over 160 games a year and events. We do lots of events. We'll have the concerts coming up here. We got an injury in the corner to an Albert Lee player. He got kicked as two legs. I always thought it makes me cringe when people kick at the same time right at the ball, and then they either hit knees or ankles. That can be dangerous. Don't let anybody tell you soccer's not a physical sport, because, we just heard that with the coach. They had two in concussion protocol here. Got Titus Hartman back from that today, and Ian Vasquez should be back Tuesday. He didn't quite get out of it today, out of the protocol there. That goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Stewartville with 6:54 to play and a 4-0 lead. So I mentioned Tuesday. It is boys soccer here and volleyball as they open their home season. Volleyball team taking on Winona at 7:15. We'll have boys soccer at 7 o'clock against Faribault here at the Gus pitch. And that's Tuesday. And then, like I said, Thursday we're busy with volleyball and 2 soccer games. And then Friday football from New Ulm. 1-1 New Ulm against 2-0 Albert Lee. Both teams destroyed Austin. New Ulm beat them 44-7. We beat them 65-0. New Ulm losing to in Fairmont yesterday, and they're a tough 2-0 team. And Albert Lee, of course, beating Tri-City United in their opener, but they're looking really sharp. I'm thinking it might be a lot of running in that game because both teams can run well. We had over 280 yards on the ground yesterday, Albert Lee against Austin. A lot of guys getting a lot of yards. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Albert Lee's throw in here with 5.5 to play. Down 4 goals. And thrown in by number 10, Victor Vasquez-Andres, who's a sophomore. And quickly goes to Stewartville. A little dejection here in the Albert Lee players, you can see. They played with him for half the match, and then they kind of pulled away from him, did Stewartville. With the goal, 3:17 left in the first, 35 seconds left in the first. And then it was 14 minutes into the second half, they got their third goal. And then Colton Gropp with the hat-trick goal, 14:04 left here in the second to make it the 4-0 that we have. And then down to 4:45 to play. Stewartville on the offensive again. There's also cross-country meets going on here this coming week as well. That's kind of a tough sport for us to cover. The girls are in Rochester on Thursday. I would imagine the boys are too. Oh, yeah, they're at Eastwood Golf Course, both boys and girls on Thursday for cross-country. And Tuesday, they are not in action, but we do have the swimming, the soccer, and the volleyball going on. Another player down for Albert Lee in the corner now with 4:10 to go. The clock stops with the injury, but he's up and walking off on his own power. He's holding his arm, though. Don't have a number on that. Maybe Mike can enlighten us. But he's been replaced over there, and we have 4:10 to go. As soon as the ball is placed in play here, the clock will go. Stewartville throw in by Ryder Halderman. Not Halderman, Haldeman.
Albert Lee substitutions, number 2, Anthony Castillo-Lazaro, and number 20, Isaiah Palomo.
And so still no, I can't tell who it was that got injured there, but he's sitting on the bench now, and we hope he's all right as Brownlee makes another save.
Shot on goal, stopped by Ethan Brownlee.
He's over 15 saves on the day. He's been putting on a show back there, but 4-0 Stewartville with 3:53 to go. And almost went out, but saved by Henry Westrom, and the Tiger. I thought Albert Lee had a scoring chance there, but was turned away by Stewartville, and now we have a infraction against number 12 for Stewartville. That is Trenton King. Palomo claps his hands, and here's penalty kick for Eli Skogheim. Puts it right in the middle. He bent it a little bit, but a little too far maybe because it got kicked the other way with 3:13 to go. And on the attack again is Stewartville with Big Red. Number 19, Isaiah Nelson, controlling and dribbling the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick here, or what's going on? I can't see him. Blocked by the wall here. It's a throw-in for Albert Lee. Get it in there, and Stewartville picks it off with 2.5 to play. Collision right out in front. No call. Incidental contact, I think they call it. But it'll be a goal kick here for Albert Lee. As they try and set something up down that far sideline and taken away by Stewartville. Down to under 2 minutes to go. 4-0. Stewartville Tigers. Westrom. Nice fancy footwork. He gets it ahead there, and it's booted back the other way. Whistle stops play. It's going to go back to Stewartville on a free kick. 1:40 to go and counting. So on the verge of being shut out for the 4th time in a row and go to 1-4, this Albert Lee boys team. We'll see them twice next week. But you see some improvement. It's hard to say that when they're losing 4-0, but past years it might have been 8-9-0. There's a lot of those that show up on the past year's schedules if you look at the scores. So I think there's some progress being made.
1 minute.
But not enough to win some of these games. But like I said, the girls doing much better at 3-1-1. We'll get to see them next week on Thursday. And a doubleheader. Can't wait for Friday football now as those guys really look good. But, you know, Austin is struggling. Tri-City United isn't a horrible team. So, I mean, we showed up there and beat them by 21. But 65-0 is impressive no matter who you're playing. And we were kneeling on it. We could have scored more than that. Could have easily gotten to the 70s, but called off the Dogs after a while. And that is 17 seconds left. It's going to go back to Stewartville, and they're going to kind of milk the clock here. 10
seconds
left. The countdown is underway here. 4-0 Stewartville win. We're going to take the Service Master by Ayat break. So find a Service Master spot, one of those two over there, and we'll come back after that and give you the story of the game coming up on AlbertLeeLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayat's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lee Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lee Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Basketball and track and field too.
Yeah, I coach track. So
well, here, Molly, you should put your headphones on. Molly, we'll introduce her.
Oh, no. That's okay.
Molly Scholl. And your son plays soccer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She's visiting here. I told her to come up because you may be doing some. You may be doing some work with us here in the future because you played. Give me your story. You graduated from Albert Lee?
Yeah, I did in 94.
And, well, I didn't ask you. You didn't have to divulge me.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's okay.
I'm an 81 grad, so I go way back.
Okay.
But not here. But you played sports here?
Yeah, I did. I played volleyball, basketball, and I ran track. So.
Okay, so those are the 3 sports you were interested in helping us with, and that'd be great. But you do have sons who play sports, so of course they take precedence.
Yes, for sure.
Because we have we have a game next week, but and volleyball that I hoped you could help with, but your son plays on that same day, so.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
No.
But we'll get into the basketball when that starts, I think.
That'd be fun.
They don't play any sports against basketball, like hockey or anything?
Well, 2 of them play hockey. But
see how you are.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. But
we're trying to get you in here.
Yeah.
You're thwarting us everywhere
but
we
one
go.
of them's a youth. He's still in the youth, so he plays mostly weekends. So.
And you and your husband run Snap Fitness, is that right?
We do, yep.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That thing's that's busy down there.
Yeah.
That downtown is always busy, it seems like.
It is, yeah. It's been fun to watch it grow, and there's a lot of new businesses down there.
Some people leaving, but other people come in, and it's kind of cool. What did it used to be, Snap? It was
it was like a drugstore.
Yeah, that's right.
Sterling Drugs. So.
Right, okay. Well, all right. Well, we look forward to, if you want to join us at any time, you can. Just let me know, and we'll make room for you.
Okay.
I'd like to get your expertise, girls basketball.
I don't know about that,
but
well, it's just fun to be involved. So.
Yeah, sure. All right. Appreciate that. That's Molly Scholl, and your son got into the game quite a bit today, didn't he?
Yeah, he got to play quite a bit, so it was fun to watch. I wish we could have had a little bit better score.
Well, Stewartville's pretty good.
Yeah,
they're undefeated. So
okay.
But I think I was talking to the coach, and also I talked to Andy DeBow and my player profile before the game, and it's small consolation, but there's no 8-0, 9-0, 11-0 scores. There's
True.
4-0, 2-0. So there's some progress being made here for these boys.
Definitely, yeah. And they're young, pretty young teams.
And they're young, yes. And the girls are doing better at 3-1-1, so they're fun to watch
good.
too.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Thanks, Molly.
Thank you.
We'll
yeah.
hopefully hear more from you as time goes on here. And what do we have? I just was going to recap the scoring here. It's the Colton Kropp show today. He got a hat trick. He scored the first goal, 3:17 left in the first half, and then got one in there, 35 seconds left in that first half to take a 2-0 lead. They did score again, 26-29 into the second half, or actually, well, now it was 26-29 left in the second half, and took a 3-0 lead with Charles Berger's goal. And then Colton got the hat trick with his third of the day, fourth for the team, 14:04 left to play. I'm Jay Paul. We're done from here. Thanks to Farron and Paisley. First time Paisley doing producing. You like it? You're good. You got your mic right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering where the heck it was.
Yeah, it wasn't on top of your head. It was. I think you did a good job. There's not a lot of, when Tigers don't score, there's not a lot of replays we can get.
Yeah.
Brownlee was all over the place. We could have probably captured some of those, but sometimes it's hard. You got other things to do as well. Farron, another great job on the cameras.
Thank you.
I might need your help coming up. I don't see a lot of people signed up for games next weekend. We have 4 of them.
I'm doing cameras for volleyball on Tuesday.
Okay. I think Mint is going to be there too, producing.
Yeah.
I should be free most of the week, so.
But, we have a doubleheader soccer here Thursday, and then a Tuesday soccer here, volleyball Tuesday and Thursday, and then football Friday in New Ulm, and then boys soccer on Saturday. So lots of games coming up here on AlbertlyLive.com. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for listening and watching here on our channel, our stream. And, of course, these games get archived right away, and you can watch them again if you want at any time for free. For now, we're done from the Gus, from the pitch at the Gus on Albert Lee